From styles to stories, from philosophies to strategies, the achievements of classical Greece hold a special place in the heart of the Western world. Whether it's simply decorative details or profound inspirations regarding how we run our governments, the ongoing influence of this particular Mediterranean civilization is sometimes taken for granted or slightly overlooked. Great human minds and magical entities from beyond the seas continue to shape our lives to a sometimes surprising degree, floating down through successive eras, providing both cosmic and earthly insight. Those gigantic columns at the fronts of certain buildings can be interesting to look at, but their significance as structural reinforcements is multi-layered. Like trees, they create bridges from the ground to the sky, a circuit linking lofty ideals with down-to-earth responsibilities. Do columns play a part in holding up the roof? Sure. But they imply that this location, whatever it may be, contains knowledge and prosperity. Grecian columns are intended to serve as visual connections to authoritative functional institutions, as well as meditations on what authority and functionality truly mean. Some places live up to that promise while others inevitably disappoint. But regardless, columns always demand attention. Democracy was implemented 2,500 years ago in Athens, and later influenced the government of the Roman Republic. Nowadays, a massive portion of the modern world lives at least partially within that political echo. Elections have consequences, allowing every adult citizen to have a say in how their countries are run. At least, that's the idea. But the Hellenic people were well aware of the weak spots in their spheres of control. Flesh and blood lives are fragile, and so are the cities and villages that they inhabit. Ignoring those above mankind was done at your own peril. Complicated, dangerous, and eternally alluring, the Greek gods and goddesses reflect various human concerns, values, temperaments, and archetypes. Though the numerous supreme beings were officially replaced by other deities, many of them continue to be slyly recognizable despite switches in names, costumes, and backstories. Their jobs stayed oddly intact and never completely vanished. Religious fervor for the Greek pantheon is long gone, but their adventures, along with their various lovers, allies, and adversaries, continue through every type of media imaginable. The plots, however, are typically softened to suit different sensibilities. Also, generating international press and profit are the Olympic athletic competitions, which take place every other year. The original old temples have been in ruins for centuries, but the ideas that they contained have been dispersed outward. Constantly shifting and evolving, comfortably settled in some instances as fascinating fragments of a long-gone world, while also retaining permanent relevance. Ancient Greece continues to be uniquely cherished, speaking through culture and legislature, ethereal and practical, changing languages but never losing its voice, reminding us of our powers and vulnerabilities on individual and collective levels.